Alright guys, so we have a little bit of an issue. We have one of our light bulbs is out. Miss Stricken was out and about, and somebody told her one of her brake lights is out. So can you hit the brakes for me? That one's good. And can you hit the brakes for me? And looks like this light bulb here is out. So we're gonna go ahead and change out that light bulb. So I went on Sylvania's website, and according to their list here of every single light bulb in this vehicle, the brake light is gonna be 2057. So let's go to the auto parts store and pick up a 2057 light bulb. So we just got back from the auto parts store and I picked up a 2057. This is the light bulb. It's got these two little pins here and it's got this type of a base. So how do you get your light bulb in here? Well, you're gonna need a Phillips head screwdriver, these two screws right here, and then you're still gonna feel a little bit resistance. Right about here, there's gonna be two metal prongs going into some like rubber grommets. And right about here, there's going to be like a clasp that goes around a plastic clip. So you're going to have to turn your screw counterclockwise. Then you're going to have to take your tail light, give it a little wiggle to loosen it up, and try to guide it outwards. Not this way, but straight back. We removed our two screws and we're going to guide this tail light out. You might have to wiggle with it a little bit. You might have to get some panel tools. These are very soft plastic. They don't mar up anything. They don't damage paint. They don't crack plastic. They're good for dashboards and things like that. And you're just gonna have to wiggle with it and play it and pull it straight back. And you will notice these are those two metal prongs that sit inside of a rubber grommet, as well as this here plastic tab. Because if you pull it out, you're going to break that and you're probably going to damage this whole assembly here. So if you remember, our brake light is up top here, so we're going to be changing this bulb here. Turn it a quarter turn counterclockwise and the bulb will come right out. Push down. Go ahead, you can do it. Push down and counterclockwise. Careful, there you go. You don't want to go too rough on it because you can crack the bulb in your hands. So my lovely assistant here is going to line up the tabs on the light bulb to the tabs right here on the socket. See little tabs right here, the nipples? Mm-hmm. Align them with these two receptacles here and turn it clockwise, 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 clockwise. Just want to make sure it locks in. Okay. So what we're going to do now is my assistant is in the driver's seat. I'm going to ask her to push the brake light. Okay, now turn just the headlights on. It should be the dimmer one. Let go of the brakes, but turn just the headlights on. Okay, awesome. Now hit the brakes. Now let go of the brakes. Turn the lights off. So what we did there is, because some of these light bulbs can be installed backwards, so what you're gonna end up getting is the brighter version of the filaments for your headlights, and then the dimmer one for the brake lights. So that's a quick check to make sure you installed it in the correct manner. So we're gonna take our bulb, we're going to push it back in. We want to line these tabs with these holes. So find the biggest tab with the largest hole, stick it in there and give it a quarter turn clockwise. And now you can reinstall your tail light by the same order that you have taken it out, just in the opposite. We're going to want to align this plastic tab here as well as these two prongs into these rubber grommets. So we're going to carefully position it. We want to watch right here to make sure that this plastic tab is aligned. It's a little tough to see on camera, but you'll be able to see if it's not protruding outward too much, it means it's aligned. Give it a little love tap in, and you'll feel it snug up. It's those metal prongs going into the rubber tabs. And then just take your Phillips head screws and hand tighten them in. They don't have to be, drilled in or anything serious. Just a nice hand tight. You don't want to go too crazy, otherwise you'll snap this plastic and then you got to change the tail light again. And voila, we're done. That is how you change either a light bulb or a tail light. It's Stricken06 of Stricken06.com. Don't forget to visit my website. I'll link it down below, where you'll find all the tools that I use, from power drills to impact sockets to everything under the sun. And subscribe to my channel, and I'll show you guys some more cool things to do with these cars.